and welcome back to another Draft League Battle video. And today I have the team builder for week 11 for the second season of the APL against Thunderflight and his London Loudrats. As you can see on the screen, he has a team of Infinite Crawdon, Tornadus Incarnate, Porygon 2, Aromatisse, Behem, Mega Ambrose, Scavalier, Blastoise, Landorus Incarnate, and Gigalith. You might notice that it's a very slow team. Like, I'll pull up his speed tiers. He is a very slow, kind of sand-ish team. It's like 111, 108, 101 with the Genies and Infinite. Then all below 80. A lot of very slow mons. Because he is kind of like a Trick Room-ish team. So that's what I'll be prepping for. As playoffs, for playoffs I am 100% in playoffs. But if I win more than the guy right above me, like the person right above me is like one differential point above me. So if I win with more than he does, then I clinch the second seed, which means I get the first week bye. And if I win, my opponent is guaranteed out of playoffs. As where if he wins, he's pretty much guaranteed into playoffs. So winning is positive, like double positive for me, and losing is double negative for me, I guess. Because I'll be showing off my best sets, because I have decided to bring my best sets against him. So I'll get into the team builder. I thought about Donphan. Looked very well against this team. What I saw when setting this up. Donphan test. I'll probably an Earthquake. Earthquake. Probably Ice Shard, Earthquake, Ice Shard, and it's like Fire Fang, knockoff Fire Fang, things like that. Knockoff Fire Fang, Seed Bomb. I pretty much have to choose 3 from those. His rockers are Gigalith, Landorus, and that's it. So his Gigalith is a very reliable rocker, and Landorus is like offensive rocker. Infinite also gets stealth rocks. Sorry for getting Infinite as a stealth rocker, even though I don't see it as one. Same for Landorus, to be honest. Landorus can be sheer force, by the way, so it's only sand force Landorus, which is why he also has Gigalith for the sand support. I want to take advantage of the speed tiers he has, but not the goal is pretty much take advantage of his speed tiers and don't lose the Trick Room. So a lot of his Trick Room users pretty much don't break Mega Aggron very well. Oh wait, the Z users aren't right. Wait, are they right for you? The Z users are right for you, they aren't right for me. God damn it. Why didn't I change the Z users? Oh well. Scavalier seems like the least big threat to me. To this Donphan, so I'll probably go Seed Bomb and knock off for the Porygon 2. 50s. What can I creep? I will creep no speed invested Porygon, I guess. 156. So I'll go like 160 something. Because if I have the opportunity to knock off that EVLI, that will be very huge. His team is mainly specially offensive, with the exception of Physical Infinite, Crawdont, Escavalier, and Gigalith. So I don't have much of a reason to run physically defensive. I pretty much run like max physical effect, like max tech element. Resting is with that. This seems like a good set. Next, what looks good against this team? Larias outspeeds, like Rubomi literally outspeeds the entire team. You have like fast taunter. I think Hoopa and Bound this is one of Hoopa and Bound's best matchups because it pretty much beats everything except like his 3 U-turners. And he only has those 3 U-turners. I think Hoopa Unbound. We like knock physical or special. Just physical, it's like gunk shot, drain punch, knock off. Drain punch. I'm looking at the team matchup on my phone because my other laptop is being annoying. So that's why I'm looking down and keeping my phone from going black. Gunk shot, knock off, and probably like fire punch. Something like that, like the physical set. If I go special, poison type move, steel type move. Special can't specifically hurt the aromaties, but it can go like special with gunk shot. So gunk shot is probably guaranteed on my set. What are his hazard removal? His hazard removal is Blastoise with spin and then his Genies with defog. So his hazard options aren't the best. He has 2 rockers, well 3 rockers, and 3 removers, most of which are offensive. So I don't know how he's going to deal with hazards or set them up. I feel like Jellicent has to come. Jellicent just looks too well in this matchup. It can taunt stuff, prevent them from setting up Trick Room. Except for Aromatisse, Aromatisse cannot be taunted. Keep that in mind. Very important information. Because it does have Aroma Veil. I'll come back to Hoopa Unbound. This thing has to be meal. I've made this mistake before. Pringles. Ice Beam, Surf, Recover, Taunt. Maybe not go. Do I need Surf? I prefer Surf over Ice Beam. I don't need Scald. I really don't need Scald. And then Toxic. This seems like a good moveset for Jellicent. Colbur. Should I be Colbur? Should I be Wakang? I'll choose the item on Jellicent in a bit. Larias kinda wins. Also, Nielego looks really well. Nielego looks pretty good. Nielego has problem breaking through things, and Infernape is right there. Infernape is the biggest problem for me, but besides that, I can pretty much run like choice specs. Maybe not choice specs, but like his rock resist are like non-existent. I really could bring choice specs power gem. Just spam power gem. But then there's the Crawdaunt. How do I deal with Crawdaunt? Like I don't. Crawdaunt is a very big problem against my team because I don't have a good switch into it. And my answers, he does have good switch-ins too. Like Crawdaunt can't whenever I bring Serena and don't let it die. So does Serena natural gift? Serena doesn't get natural gift. I do want to bring Lego, but with this team I'm very weak to Crawdaunt. How much is Lego? My last week had like a bit of HP. Take from a Crawdaunt, Choice, Bandit, Aqua Jet, if I'm Pasture Berry. I take the Aqua Jet. I don't like taking the Aqua Jet, but I do take the Aqua Jet. I can like Power Gem, Sludge Wave, HP Fire, Dazzling Gleam, I guess. I could also run Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is pretty much a better option. Well, yeah, Thunderbolt is the better option. Shiny, even though you can't see it shiny. I guess he only said that really puts in any work. I don't see anything else really working that well. Toxic spikes are like Yes, 3 mons that are immune, I think. He cannot absorb toxic spikes, which is nice. Should I run toxic spikes? What am I not bringing? That might be a better question to ask. First, I don't think I'm bringing Blaziken. I don't see that thing doing much. The genies pretty much stop it too well. Honestly, doesn't call my Ladias just to win. Like honestly, doesn't call my like his physical mons are like Gigless, which can't really break me. Crawdaunt, which dies to a Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt, as Cavalier, which like my offensive options would be a problem, but otherwise it's really not that hard to deal with his team. Sorry about that, I got interrupted, but what was I saying? Offensive like Ladias, this matchup honestly looks pretty well. Like if I want like Calm Mind, like Calm Mind, Drake, wait, not here, on Temp Rock. I don't know, leftovers I guess. Levitate, like Draconium Z. Draco Meteor. Recover. And Psy Shock, I guess. The only thing that really deals with this is Cavalier. And I can pressure as Cavalier. Do I really need? I would like Psy Shock. I don't. Maybe I don't need it, but the HP Fire isn't gonna do enough when the Aromatisse is there. Aromatisse is too much of a problem for me to not run Psy Shock. Outspeeding, probably not even the Infernape. I don't see a reason for me to outspeed the Infernape. I can outspeed the Landorus, I guess. Like I can also just choose to run nearly no speed, except that the Genies and Infernape outspeed me, and just deal with that, I guess. Like they're not that big of a problem to me. I can just choose something like max special attack modest, max physical defense and a bit of HP. I can just run this set and probably get away with that. This team is very tricky to deal with because I don't have switch-ins to his offense and he doesn't really have. He has okay switch-ins to mine, but the thing is that I have the massive advantage of having speed, which he doesn't really have. How does Electivire do? Electivire doesn't necessarily help Ampharos because of Mold Breaker. Like what's my Ampharos switch in? Like nothing. I feel like I have to bring specially defensive Licky Licky. Like I actually just feel like I have to. Licky Licky. Especially defensive. Probably minus special attack. Max HP. Like 50 speed, which means that I can outspeed like no speed Porygon if I want to. I'll outspeed like min speed Porygon. If it runs absolute min speed Porygon. 112. Or I run as slow as I can get, but that won't help me. 112, I already hit. I don't even have to put any investment in speed for that. So like Wish, Protect, Dragon Tail, Oblivious, more than likely. I don't need Cloud 9 that much. Do I want to run chop or just run leftovers? And do I want to run a coverage move? Do I want to run Ice Punch, for example? Like I could run Ice Punch to deal with the Landorus. Like this is for like my always when switching to like Landorus. I could go to Body Slam, I guess. What do I want to hit with my coverage move? What would set up on me that I want to Dragon Tail out? That's pretty much BTM, but I can counter BTM. Like, which is why I want to make Hoopa physically offensive. Also because he's like, his Cavalier is like Assault Vest, very likely. Gunshot is like physical. Like Dangaberry, like Magician, because Dangaberry pops and then I can steal an item from something, whatever that might be. Even if it's like a smooth rock from Gigalith, that means that Gigalith doesn't have the smooth rock anymore, so that's good enough. Like I already got value out of my item, so I can steal my opponent's item. I think I'll just go with this max attack. Maybe not adamant, maybe adamant. Because he has Blastoise. Will he run a speedy Blastoise? I don't see Blastoise having much speed. I don't see it having more than 240 speed. I'll just run like 240 something. I'll do like this. U-turn shouldn't kill me now. Like I can take a U-turn, steal an item, and like be happy with that, I guess. I don't have much for Infernape, but I still just hit very hard because I'm adamant and max attack. What is my slowest mon? My slowest mon is Licky Licky. Ooh. Where are my teams? Here are my teams. I'm probably on leftovers. So I want to deal with the. I can just run Toxic. I can honestly just run Toxic. Make this more of a Toxic Starlimon. Or I can make the Lego Toxic Spikes, which I've already. Should I give the Lego Toxic Spikes? And what? I should have done this earlier. I should make this screen a little bigger so you can see my entire team. There we go. I should have done this way earlier. Ooh, that's where I have the matchup. I shouldn't. I can see the team on my phone. My bad. How much does Mega Aggron, if specially defensive, take from a Crawdont? Choice Bandit, Aggron, Mega Thickron. Superpower should do like 80%. Superpower does about 42 to 49%. Never mind, this is not fully specially different. If I'm not, I could EV it to live super. I easily live 2 superpowers. Like twice, there's like 70%. Even 4 times in a row, that's like a 50% chance to kill me. So Mega Aggron is a relatively safe answer to it. I kind of want to bring Mega Aggron because of the Aromatics, because of the Tornadoes to some extent, because of the Crawdont, the Escavalier, Gigalith. They all make me want to bring Mega Aggron. I can bring a more offensive Mega Aggron. I'll remove Lego for now. Aggron Mega. Careful. How much HP do I need for it not to be a 2 KO? Or like to make Crab Hammer Crab Hammer has a very good chance to 2 KO still. This is Choice Bandit. If it's like Life Orb plus 2. I live a Crab Hammer guaranteed without rocks at plus 2 Life Orb if I have 88 EVs in HP if I just put them in defense. Then I take way more. Okay, I'll just put 88 in defense of NHP and put the rest in attack because I would like to be slightly offensive. Oh wait, I'm used to switching between those two, but I figured that would not be how you would want to see it because you already have the matchup on the screen. Do I want to be Heavy Slam? I don't really want to be Heavy Slam. Steel type move. I kind of want to be Iron Head because I do outspeed things, and Gigalith is very, very, very heavy. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Earthquake if I'm very offensive. Do I want to be this offensive? I don't know. I can just run counter instead of this. Like I'm more physically defensive. I think I want to be more physically defensive, like more HP. Nope. I keep doing that. What's the difference between heavy slam, Aggron, Mega, heavy slam against a Gigalith? Heavy slam is about 29%. Iron Head does about 49 to 58. But Earthquake is similar damage. I might as well just run Earthquake instead of Iron Head. Heavy Slam, Earthquake. I kinda want to run Fire Punch. But at the same time, I can just counter as Cavalier and not care. So I'll put Stealth Rocks here. So right now, what on a team do I not deal with if I bring these exact 6 mons? This thing will also be slightly, this one will be, I'll put Cobra on this. Maybe like Will-O-Wisp. Should I run Will-O-Wisp on this? The only reason I have Toxic is because of your Aromatisse. I can just taunt the Porygon. I can just taunt the Gigalith. Taunt isn't even here for that many things, just for Trick Room. I can taunt the BEM. I'll put Will-O-Wisp because the Crawlon is a huge issue for me, so I'd like to deal with that as well as I can. I'll run like 40 speed just to make sure that I outspeed the Porygon. A lot of speed def, a lot of defense. This thing is maybe more my physically defensive mon. Like this is gonna be like me playing more defensive because he has like 2-3 mons that can recover, and if I can win the stall war against him, then that is very beneficial. Like Bold or something like this should work. This is my Gigalith switch in, this is my Crawdon. Hidden Tech, I guess. A Cavalier switch in to some extent. Infinite switch in 100% of the time. Like this is a very defensive team, but I think it can work. My Infinite answer is pretty much my Latias. Latias beats that thing 1v1. Crawdon between Aggron and the Jellicent, the Donphan, I should be able to deal with. The Crawdon. Tornadus, Licky, Porygon 2, Jellicent, Licky, Aggron. Like Porygon 2 doesn't beat much of my team the way it is right now. Like I have knockoff on 2 mons, I have taunt on another, I have toxic on a mon, heavy slam will hurt, and I can just combine sweep over Porygon. Porygon 2 is not the biggest threat to this specific team, but it's still very annoying to face. Aromatisse, Aggron, immediately no matter what. BEM is pretty much go into my Licky immediately, always. Now I'm thinking about BHM. Does BHM get Focus Blast? I feel like BHM gets Focus Blast. You do not get Focus Blast. Fighting. Never mind. I was afraid for nothing. BHM does not get Focus Blast, and that means that Licky Licky will always be my instant switch into the BHM. Mega Ampharos. Licky Licky. Like Mega Ampharos cannot. Like I'll do some calcs with this team afterwards. Calculator. Licky Licky hotspot against a Ampharos Mega max special attack modest Dragon Pulse does 38%. Thunderbolt does about up to 40%, and Dragon Tail does good damage. Toxic does good damage, and I can start it out. If the rest sleep talk set, that is kind of annoying, but offensively I can deal with it. But then it's pretty much like rest sleep talk is like Dawnfang beats it, kinda. Either Dawnfang beats it, Lalias beats it, or Jellicent beats it. Dawnfang, Jellicent, or Lalias beat it. So if it doesn't have Thunderbolt, Jellicent beats it. If it doesn't have Dragon Pulse, Lalias beats it. And if it doesn't have like a Hidden Power Ice, Dawnfang should beat it. Dawnfang is the most reliable answer to it, I think. Then he has the Scavalier, Aggron always, no matter what. Aggron Mega. Aggron, the one I have, against the Scavalier, like a bulky attacker. Doesn't do much. Like Drill Run. Drill Run is about 17-20%. Max, that's not maxed add-on. Maxed add-on does about 20-25%. If it's Choice Bandit, it does a bit more, up to 37%. But at that point, it doesn't have either a lot of SPDEF. Like I expect an assault vest set with like a bunch of SPDEF, not much HP, and like Earthquake does a lot, Heavy Slam does a lot. So, and even if that doesn't work out, I do have my Dawnfang, that I do have Jellicent, I do have Licky Licky, even though Licky Licky is not recommended as a switch-in for that. Then it's Blastoise. Blastoise doesn't beat Jellicent. Pretty much Blastoise definitely doesn't beat Latias. Well, Blastoise with Toxic is very annoying. Like any model you can reliably put Toxic on is very annoying. Like Blastoise is his best Toxicer. His best Toxic user. I kind of want to bring Healwell on Licky Licky, but I also at the same time don't think I can remove Toxic. Because I need Dragon. Well, do I need Dragon Tail? I would really like having Dragon Tail. Because Aromatisse cannot be a common set and also have Aromatherapy. So I like having Dragon Tail, and I like having the Dragon Tail for other setup ones like the Landorus, and just be able to Toxic pretty much his entire team except for the Scavalier. Scavalier isn't the biggest problem to my team. I don't really have the best answers to water types in general. Like I have Electivire and Serena. I do have like not much on this. I have Seed Bomb on this, that's like okay damage. Don Fantastic, Blastoise. Defensive Spinner, Seed Bomb does about 30 to 40%. Is Seed Bomb even worth it? Is Seed Bomb worth it? I want to change to Fire Fang because the calcs Fire Fang, according to the calcs, it doesn't really, like, you can see, I think, can you see? You can see the calcs, at least you can see the calcs. You see that Seed Bomb doesn't do much more to things like Groudon. If it's faster than my Donphan, it has quite a bit of speed, which I need to see as fast as I can, whether it's like Trick Room. Sand is pretty obvious, but if it's Trick Room or not. Like, he can bring Porygon and not bring Trick Room, he can bring Behem, not bring Trick Room. Roam T, same thing. Like, his 3 Trick Room sets are very bulky and stally, so I have to try and break through those. And Fire Fang, I think Fire Fang makes a significant difference on the Escavalier. Bulky attacker dies. Escavalier. Choice Bandit pretty much dies. Escavalier. Restock Swords Dance pretty much dies, so it can't do much to me. I'll import it with the Fire Fang instead. The main issue I'm dealing with right now is the Blastoise. The Toxic with the Blastoise. I don't like. Toxic Blastoise is very annoying. How much does Aggron take? Maybe I should calc this. Aggron, Mega, Aggron, Blastoise, Defensive Spinner. I don't do much, but I don't take much, but I don't do much back either. I really want to bring Licky, why you gotta do this? I want to bring Heal Bell, but I also want to bring Toxic. Okay, is there a reason to bring Toxic over Dragon Tail? Why would I want Dragon Tail, and would Toxic pretty much do the same thing? Because can Toxic still do like Wish Protect? What are his setup options? Infernape, not afraid of setup Infernape at all. Like Swords Dance is the scariest setup Infernape can do, and I still don't really care about that. I have this thing that can take anything. Like +2, it's scary, but this thing might still be able to take Jellicent, Pringles, Infernape, Swords Dance, Thunder Punch. Iron Fist Thunder Punch doesn't kill me at +2. Okay, so Thunder Punch doesn't beat this Jellicent. Like, if you can you see it? You cannot see the calc. Let me zoom out. This doesn't help. It says 83 to 97%. So Infernape is scary. What else would I want Dragon Tail for? Bulk Up Tornadus. I'm not that scared of Bulk Up Tornadus. Bulk Up Tornadus has a lot of problems. This thing can heavy slime it for like a lot. Well, Bulk Up. I can will-o-wisp it. Physical setup, I've only really focused on special setup. But what about physical setup? I could put roar on Aggron. I could put do I want to bring Rubombi? And do I want to bring Latias? Because Rubombi outspeeds everything. I can just bring like a choice specs for Rubombi and just click Moonblast on everything. And not really care. Like specs for Rubombi looks very well and very nice in this matchup. What mon do I not necessarily need? Like I'm still iffy about this Latias. I would just Rubombi too. Rubombi against Infinite. Choice specs. Max special attack. Timid. Rubombi with Moonblast. Pretty much Oak goes in Infinite. Porygon 2. Wow, this is actually nothing. It is actually nothing to Porygon, but I have other mons on my team to do Porygon, Romatis, and you clear it 2 KOs, a fully physically defensive one. If it's not physically defensive, then I don't like Romatis and Porygon aren't the biggest problems in my team. Same with Escavalier. Like I'm really tempted to go with choice specs Rubombi because he has no switch in and he is forced to sack something every single time, except maybe Gigalith. Gigalith takes those. Like I really want to bring choice specs. I'll bring Rubombi. I just want to bring Rubombi. It's more wanting to bring it than it being the better bring, but I feel more comfortable if I have something offensive that can switch into things like the Blastoise. I can also just be Quiver Dance and like Roost, Quiver Dance, Moonblast, HP Fire. That kind of wins. But Gigalith is probably switching to this every single, like Command Latias works, but Quiver and Rubombi also works. No, not Quick Attack, Cute Quiver Dance, Moonblast, Roost, and then it's HP Fire. Like I could bring Energy Ball for the Gigalith. I'm not choice specs anymore. What item will I be? Like Pixie Plate, +1 special attack, timid, energy ball does pretty much the same move that does, and HP Fire does nothing. Fire, shield dust. The shield does really help me. Fake out, I guess, from Infernape. Beyond that, not that much. Pixie Play. I can set up on Tornadoes if it's proven special. Porygon, pretty much anything that's special, which is everything except for like 3 months. Escavalier I can't set up on I can set up on Escavalier, but Escavalier bulky attacker. Assault vested plus 1 HP fire does about 50%, and I'm not that scared of a very bulky Escavalier with like max attack, max speed def. It does like 58%. Switch in on rocks. Not gonna like that very much. In front of the speed stat. I cannot outspeed Tornadoes, so I have to be timid. 252. I don't know what Tornadoes hits. Tornadoes hits 353. So 354, and then max special attack and a bit of HP, pretty much. Like physical defense isn't necessarily worth it. Like I'll calculate choice bandit Aquajet from the Crawdont. Choice bandit Aquajet. I don't have that much defense. I do have 104 in HP, 77 max, 104. 104 in defense is better for me, I think. Even if that's only, it's not worth only for the Crawdont. And I Oko, even if I'm neutral, like it's a guaranteed Oko. I like this team a bit more. Like now I have this as a switch in for the Blastoise, Landorus, always Licky, Kyrgyz, all that. Not Dutch, my bad. Giggles, always Aggron, and the Infernape becomes always Jellicent. So I have a lot of pressure on Licky, Mega Aggron and Jellicent, but then my more offensive core of Donphan, Hoopa and Ribombee just don't have any switch-ins. Like this is the Ribombee set I like using the most easily. Like I'll import my new sets. I pretty much want to know how much does Hoopa take from U-turns. Hoopa, Unbound, Winnie, Infernape, Choice Scarp, U-turn, doesn't kill me. Landorus, Therian, wait not the Therian, Landorus, Life Orb, U-turn, doesn't kill me. If it's max attack, Trolley, it's not sheer force, it's sand force. It might show a Life Orb. U-turn has a less than 50% Okami, and Tornadoes with U-turn does about 70%, 75%. I am happy with this team, so I hope you enjoyed the team builder process for this week of the APL. My battle should go up exactly 1 day from now, so then you can see whether this team worked or whether I'll get the first week buy or not. I haven't played yet. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I couldn't have played. I didn't have a team yet. I'll play somewhere soon, but I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye. Wait.